Okay, so I'm here with the X6 Plus, less the camera and less the whole FPV system. I have done Sebi's hack to go ahead and bind it to the X8 controller. This is the FYQ7 controller, which has the built-in capability to receive telemetry, but unfortunately with maybe the software on this, the updated software, it does not do any telemetry on the radio here. Unfortunately, we can see that I have no telemetry, even though I am bound to the craft right now. So what I'm trying to do today is basically what I did was I went into the flight control software and I actually found that there is a manual mode you can do, which seemingly takes off the self-leveling. So what I wanted to do is see if we could possibly do some flips with this thing, some manual flips. And so what I've done is on this switch here, I've assigned all the way down to be manual mode, and what you'll see is the lights here will actually go out when we switch this down to manual mode. So that's indicating that everything's off. There's no shouldn't have any GPS or self-leveling or anything. So we're gonna go ahead and try this. Now we may completely crash this thing. I'm not sure. This is the first time I'm gonna attempt to do flips on this, but it will be good to know if in this updated software that does turn off self-leveling, if we can do flips or not. So let's give it a try. Okay, so I'm going to go into full rate mode now, all the way down. And now we can see that it's not self-leveling at all. Until I bring the stick back, it's just going to stay going in that direction. So let's go ahead and try some flips. Again, this is the first time I'm attempting this. So let's see if we can do it. I'm going to gain some altitude and then do a flip. Whoa. Okay, so it's kind of pulling. This is also known to kind of pull. Seems like it's giving maybe separate power to each motor, so we're not really getting even distribution of power. So when you do throttle it, it will lean to one side. Oh, okay. So it seemed like what it did is it shut itself off when it went upside down. So I was able to flip upside down, but once it realized it was upside down, it kind of shut its motors off. So apparently it looks like you can't do flips with this thing. So that was a good test though. Looks like we have minimal damage. We just kind of ate into the ground, have some grass in there and some dirt, but it looks okay. I'm gonna try that one more time. I know I'm kind of abusing this thing, but this is the kind of testing that we need to do to kind of know if it can do this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna try roll this time. Yeah. Okay, well if anything, that's some good durability testing. Looks like the battery bay popped open, but nothing's broken. So looks like we bent a prop. You can see this prop is kind of bent. So it looks like that's the only damage from that pretty hard crash. So at least you guys know that this thing is pretty durable. It looks like that hit pretty hard from about maybe 15 feet straight down into the ground. So definitely gonna survive some crashes. So one thing I don't really like about this craft, and also what was kind of happening to me with the X8, its big brother, was when you are adjusting the throttle for lift, it seems like there's a strange yaw wander with these models. So even if you're not using any yaw, it seems to want to wander to the left. And this is the same thing that happened to the X8 with me as well. You can see how it's kind of wandering to the left. You can kind of temporarily tune that out with the trim here on the yaw, but it just seems to always kind of come back, so that's kind of unfortunate. And then it also has that strange when you give it full throttle, it wants to pull hard to one side. I'll demonstrate that real quick. Now I'm going to give it full throttle up while keeping it level. It's wanting to wander to the left again, unfortunately, the yaw. So I'm going to give it full throttle and try to keep it as level as possible. Now we can see it pull hard to the right. Looks like that time we broke a prop. Okay. So I think that's enough testing today to, I guess that was a durability / seeing if we could do flips in manual mode tests. So we broke that propeller that had already bent. But anyway, that was a good test. There's definitely a few shortcomings with the Flying 3D brand, and I hope they can work on fixing these things. I'm just honestly stating some facts that I'm sure a lot of people are having. But anyway, good test. Just wanted to get this little video out there just to kind of show the progression of this review. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the channel. I do a lot of reviews like this, and I'm sure you guys might be interested. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.